Gaming's right way is now live. Streaming MLB The Show 25, Gaming's right way playing as Babe Ruth Road to the Show.
Babe Ruth, fresh off an incredible series and ready to go. Can he keep the good times going in this one? It's the Athletics. So 2 down, Babe Ruth up next for the A's.
Really bringing some thump at the plate lately. 5 homers in his last 5 games.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one's back there. And it's gone. He circles the bases. His 9th homer of the year. It's 2-0.
Sitting first pitch fastball, and that's what he delivered. He guessed right, squared it up, and he made it look way too easy. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
The right fielder, number 3.
Ruth batting in the cleanup spot, and he was drafted in the 4th round in 2024. And he hits a ground ball right side, and that's just foul. There's a swing and a drive. Tattooed to Tatertown and gone. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 4-3.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Get as many high fives as possible, man. This guy's a ball of energy right now and having the game of his life.
Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Going, gone. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. It's 7-6. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
In the air to left center. Adele going after it. Makes the grab, and that is that. The A's. So they're all loaded up.
3, Babe Ruth.
Liner, and this could be trouble. 1 runs in. Now a 2nd crosses the plate. Now he launches a throw over his head. Well, he delivers in a huge spot right there.
Well, he's so dialed in. I don't think he even realizes how much pressure exists out there. Very easy swing, nice and relaxed. This is the type of approach you want to see guys take in this situation.
Ruth had a great showing in the win. Smashed 3 homers at the plate.
I'll tell you, Boog, I was excited every time he came up. When a player is locked in like he was.
Babe Ruth went yard 3 times last game with that elite. Next up for the A's, Babe Ruth.
Babe Ruth.
That one ripped. This one looks like trouble. One runs in. The second run scores. Throw cut off. Now to the plate. Save. He beats it. And they lead by 3.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Next for the A's, the right fielder, Babe Ruth.
Ruth came up with 4 hits in his last game. Popped foul out of play off to the right. Hudson, the tall righty, 31 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2016. And that one ripped into right. Trout makes the play. One away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. And it looks like trouble. 1 run is in. 2 runs across now. Coming home. He's in there. 3-run score. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
This one in the air center field. And makes the grab. And that'll do it. So a man at first. And now the right fielder, Babe Ruth. That's ripped. Base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
McCann.
Babe Ruth up next for the A's.
Ruth.
Swing and a ground ball. Loves it on the dive from his knees. The throw. And that's a great play for the out.
Making it look easy at the Keystone position. Definitely worth another look. He'll get some high fives when he gets into the dugout.
Ruth really excelled in this one and contributed to the win. A 3-hit performance, including 2 extra base knocks. So runner at second, 2 down. Ruth now at the plate. Well struck right field. Bangs off the wall. The run comes in to score from second. Not in time. He's got a double.
The batter, the designated hitter, Babe Ruth.
Line drive, base hit. Lead runner to second with 2 gone. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Hit hard, base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Now batting, shortstop.
And we're back. Now it's the DH, Babe Ruth. He's a major topic of conversation, the rare two-way player at the big league level. It's pretty early on in his major league career, but it's driving a lot of excitement around the game.
Yeah, Boog, hard to not get excited about a player.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He crushes that one to center field. That's his 4th home run of the series. And they add a run. It's 8-2.
welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Slings to second, and that's 2.
That's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Ruth was a big contributor for them in the win. So just about set and on the hill today, Babe Ruth. Chris, he's got the ability to take control of a game when he's out there.
Well, incredible mound presence, and he's going to attack hitters. You look at that strikeout per 9 ratio over 10 coming into this start. So he's a pitcher that wants the ball. He's aggressive. He knows that he can get the swing and miss, especially when he needs it most. We'll see how effective he is in this one.
No ball. 1 strike.
707.
Comes up empty.
0-2.
Caught him looking for the K.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Here's Jesse Winker. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Swings through that one.
Going to really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
The pitch. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
No, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
0-2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
2 out, space is empty. On the ground to the left. Whips it to first. Rodriguez out on the play. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Second inning set to go. And now for Seattle, Luke Raley. Ruth back to work. Ruth, a 6'2 southpaw. He throws a knuckleball, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a 4-seamer. That one catches the corner for a strike.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. Got him looking. That K is his 3rd of the game. Bo Bichette up to the dish. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Bichette working through some struggles lately. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet. He'll probably right the ship soon.
This ball's chopped on the ground. On the run, sends it over to first, and it beats him. What a play. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners.
Raleigh.
And a foul ball. Second inning here, no score. On the ground, right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still fires to first. And the Mariners set down 1-2-3. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Now, Babe Ruth.
Babe Ruth.
Line drive, caught.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at-bat.
This one in the air. Geloff makes the catch. One away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
That one fouled off. Paniagua recently earned Rookie of the Month honors. Next offering is downstairs.
The way this kid played over the last month, it's no wonder he got recognized for it. We'll see if he can keep it up as the league adjusts to him, though.
And now 1-2. Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff.
Batting ninth, the second baseman.
Here's Dylan Moore.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
On the ground, right side. To first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nobody left for Seattle. Still no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the right fielder, Victor Robles. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
That one finds the zone. 0-1. Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. That one off the mark, and it's 1-1. And that drops in for a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
He goes down looking.
I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else, anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift at a 2-strike count. But sometimes you just get fooled and you got to tip your cap.
And a ground ball to first, and he takes it himself for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Rodriguez batting for the second time, and that's strike 1.
1 strike.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Struck him out looking. And 1-2-3 go the Mariners. And we are still scoreless. Runners at first and second with one gone.
Babe Ruth.
In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. His 13th home run of the season, and that's how they take the lead. It's 3-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Ruth back to work. Raley swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today.
Well, these Mariners, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. They're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
To first, but it pulls him off the bag. Man at first. Bichette up next for the Mariners. He's 0 for 1.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
To short, could be 2. McNeil to second, and that's 2.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Raleigh in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. And they've got their first run. It's 3-1.
He's bringing the thunder in a rainstorm. How in the world did he manage to hit that pitch out?
2 down, bases empty. Now the third baseman, Connor Norby. 0 for 1 so far.
Well, certainly doing his very best out there on the mound to bring that win streak to a halt.
Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Paniagua at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So it's 1 run on 2 hits, including the homer. 1 error and a runner left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the A's 3 and the Mariners 1. So they're all loaded up with 2 outs.
Babe Ruth.
Oh, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. And that's a great play for the out. So they get 1, but end up. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
More.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Got him swinging.
Man, he stood no chance in that at bat. A 3-pitch strikeout, swung through all 3. Tell you what, Boo, it's not a good feeling at all.
You know that from experience?
It's happened a time or two. If I didn't roll over on the first pitch, sinker to second base, then, you know, in there long enough that I would. Yeah, I've had a couple.
My guy had testing. And the 1-0. And that one wrapped foul. 1 out, bases empty. And now 2 balls and a strike. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Kurtz settles underneath it, but it's the pitcher that makes the play. 2 down. And up next for Seattle, Jesse Winker. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
This batter has to understand his job is to get on base however he can. If he gets hit by a pitch, if he walks, maybe even singles. But you want to get the heart of the order up to the plate.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. That's his 9th strikeout so far. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We go to the bottom. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. And there's a foul ball.
His eyes got big. He saw that changeup way out in front. Better to pull it than to get jammed on something off speed like that.
Down on strikes, looking for the 2nd straight plate appearance. Luke Raley up next for the Mariners. There's a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Here's a high chopper, and that's a foul ball. It feels like we might be headed towards a rain delay if the weather doesn't ease up, Chris.
Yeah, the umpiring crew are going to pay attention to how the weather is impacting this game. And the moment it becomes dangerous, I think, is the moment we'll be forced to take a break.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. 2 outs, runner at first. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Babe Ruth. There's a swing and a drive. Back there. And it's out of here. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they add on. It's 7-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Get as many high fives as possible, man. This guy's a ball of energy right now and having the game of his life.
Ruth with an excellent game at the plate for them and a nice job pitching too.
Boogie was okay on the hill, but I'm really impressed by how he was hitting. He was a driving force for their offense in this one. Excellent game.
Babe Ruth, fresh off an impressive 2-homer performance. Next up for the A's, Babe Ruth. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. Swings and sends a rocket to right. Robles makes the play, and that is that. The A's strand 1. They trail here 1-0. First and second here, no outs. Hit in the air, left field, Arozarena makes the grab, and there's 1 down.
Now batting, the second baseman, Zach Yellow.
1 out, bases empty.
Batting, the designated hitter, Babe Ruth.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus. But
oh, now this is blasted way back there, on its way, gone. He muscles that one out the opposite way. It's 4-3. That's his third straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often.
Number 3.
So one out, nobody on. Now the A's designated hitter, Babe Ruth. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Rodriguez settles under this one. He's there. He's got it. That's out number 2.
Now batting, second baseman, Zach.
2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. Lifted to left, and that should do it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Mariners even up this 4-game series in a game apiece. Ruth kept that hitting streak going. Only 1 hit. And now the right fielder, Babe Ruth.
Right fielder, Babe Ruth.
That one is absolutely belted. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double. That ups his hitting streak to lucky number 13.
The Baker's dozen, Boog, and it doesn't seem like a huge number, but anytime you get to the point where you've hit in every game for almost 2 weeks straight, that's a sign of what kind of rhythm you're in.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. And out of here. That one felt good. That's his 4th home run of the series. It's 1-0. So the streak stays alive. His 4th straight game with a home run.
Boog, that's like a cycle of home runs, and I know how much you love the cycle. He's absolutely punishing mistakes right now he can't miss. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Miller back to work. Line drive to short and caught.
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean, he couldn't have hit that ball more on the screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling.
Line drive. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double. As 2 runs score in the play.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Base hit. 1 run is in. The throw to third. The tag out.
Well, it's always a risk when you're pushing for third like that. A bang-bang play. He had a chance to make it. Maybe a little better slide around the tag, but a nice job by the defense to cut off that runner.
Ruth had a sensational showing in the win. A 4-hit performance, including a home run.
But Boog, can't say enough about what he did for him in this one. He's a big reason they got the W, and it's easy to see why he's a key contributor for him.
Babe Ruth comes into this one fresh off a 4-hit game. Shades of Tony. So 2 down. Next up for the A's, Babe Ruth. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. That's his 5th homer in the series, and that gives him the lead. It's 2-0, and that's his 5th straight game leaving the yard.
And Boog, if he goes a game or two without hitting a home run, he's going to feel like he's going to get sit down to the minor leagues.
2 outs, base is empty.
On the mound, he's got to remember his offense can score a lot. So if he can hit the reset button from here going forward, there's still a chance that his club can win this ball game.
And that one in the air center field. Rodriguez settles under it. That is the inning.
The right fielder, number 3.
Ruth wrapped out 4 hits in his last game. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. And this one looks like trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping, he's going for 3. The relay throw. The tag, and he's out trying for 3. Babe Ruth up next for the A's. He's already homered in this game. That one ripped. And it's off the wall, but foul. Line drive, base hit. They stopped the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Ruth really excelled in this one and contributed to the win. Had 3 hits, one of them a homer.
Well, they may want to change how they approach him next time because he was just incredible in this one. He looked like a threat every time he came up.